vaccine and the lockdowns and the current COVID environment, the most critical portion of COVID right now, which is the opening or the not opening of schools and colleges and the impact that it is having. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Truth Shots with Kapil. Today I'm going to start talking about the vaccine and the lockdowns and the current COVID environment. And then I will move into this all important, what I think is the most critical portion of COVID right now, which is the opening or the not opening of schools and colleges and the impact that it is having. So let me first start by talking about the vaccine. Well, first of all, contrary to what some people over the web or what some people I have talked to think, I'm not a vaccine naysayer. I'm definitely a vaccine skeptic for myself. And let me not even use the word vaccine skeptic. I am actually somebody who is extremely pro-choice. And at this point of time, I want to make a choice of not taking the COVID vaccine. So I have a problem that this vaccine may get thrusted upon me. Well, thrusted upon me not just in the form of, somebody literally thrusting it down my throat, but thrusting upon me maybe in the form of a passport requirement or a requirement to travel or, a requirement to be in certain places and stuff like that. So basically, this entire debate about what happens if you don't have the COVID vaccine. Well, and let me first start with, why do I think I don't need the COVID vaccine? See, the people who have had COVID and have had COVID with a certain strong bout of COVID probably have the antibodies in place. And the vaccine is really not going to add anything to them. Now, I'm not suggesting everybody who has had COVID do not take the vaccine. I'm suggesting a very pro-choice approach. People need to make a choice whether they want to take the vaccine or whether they want to not take the vaccine. There should not be a compulsion, there should not be a force upon it. It should be 100% pure pro-choice environment. For anybody that has any fear of what would happen if I contract COVID, or for those who think vaccine is going to be even notional value to them, I suggest you absolutely by all means go ahead and take COVID vaccine. It costs you nothing. I mean, in India, the 2 jabs of COVID vaccine costs you 500 rupees, which is less than $7, which is less than, in some cases, cost of a coffee, and definitely in some cases, less than cost of a meal. So by all means, if you have any notion that you should take the COVID vaccine, you absolutely should go ahead and take it. Let me talk about the other aspect related to it, which is really this question of problem of still following rules after the COVID vaccine, which is something I have just not been able to grapple, not been able to wrap my heads around. I don't know what are the government agencies thinking. It is non-intuitive. I don't really understand why somebody would want anyone to take precautions after they have taken COVID vaccine and after they have gone through whatever the period after the COVID vaccine for it to become activist. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on it. Again, for me, this entire area need to be pro-choice. And people should be allowed to do what they think is right for them. Where the government probably need to intervene a little bit is to try and stop the larger events that may actually put a lot of stuff in danger. For example, the Kumbh Melas, for example, the election rallies, for example, the Baisakhi dip that a lot of people recently took. Those are areas, for example, the Minnesota riots. But anyway, let me not talk about racism and, all of that right now. Let me stick to the point of view, talking specifically around the vaccine. One important aspect that I do want to talk about is this issue of opening of schools and colleges. I think it is an extremely important aspect for us to look at. I think the not opening of schools and colleges is not just causing an impact that we would see 2 months from now, 3 months from now, or 6 months from now. I think it is a generational impact. The kind of disorders, the kind of anxiety, the kind of stress, the kind of approach that we have towards our younger generation right now, I don't think is the right thing to do. I think the first priority of the government should be not just to open the businesses, even if businesses shut down for a little while. I understand there is an economic impact, but I think that is still lesser than the impact of non-opening of schools and colleges. whatever needs to be done in terms of opening of schools or colleges, whether it is to control or to get all the teachers vaccinated, whether it is to control and get students to start coming for 2 days, 3 days in a week, we absolutely need to ensure that some semblance, some bits and pieces, some aspects of education, some aspects of our children getting back to their normal lifestyle, some aspects of their social interactions, some aspect of their physical ability to go out and be present in a physical school, physical college, or some place. I think that's an extremely important aspect. The recent decision by the government in India to not have the exams, board exams for class 10, I definitely do not support it. I think there is a lot more that the government could have done. I think it is, it is the wrong decision. The government need to ensure that there is some level of comfort, some level of capabilities that we are able to provide our younger generation, specifically in terms of the schools and colleges. One quote comes to my mind right now as I'm talking about all this: those who give up liberty for security deserves neither. And I think we are getting into that zone. We are giving up our liberty, we are giving up our freedom in the fear of COVID. I think it is wrong. We need to start taking our freedom back. We need to start becoming pro-choice. We need to absolutely start ensuring we are in control. We need to absolutely start ensuring we take precautions. But giving up our freedom, giving up our independence is definitely not the right thing to do. With that, we come to the end of this episode of Truth Shots with Kapil. Keep coming back, keep commenting. See you guys next week. Thank you so much.